You don't want your friends to be cool with your man?
Not even if I die.
Carly, not even if you die? Why is that?
Not even if me and you in a car, we get in a car accident and I need to go to the hospital and you need to call don't call them.
Why? Because isn't that how they were
That's
able
just how
to surprise
I'm not insecure or anything like that. Just don't hit up my man.
For nothing. They shouldn't have his number. He shouldn't have theirs. No circumstances. What if they knew each other before?
If you knew him before and you guys were already, you guys were already
so
friends.
funny.
But if I introduced you to him,
Absolutely not.
No. If you knew him before, it's nothing I could do about it. Y'all were cool before.
We are the morning hustle.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back. I know it's been a minute. Welcome back to another episode of Same Goes Different Struggles Entertainment. I am your host, AJ. And today my topic is going to be about this, man. I wanted to get people's opinion on if your mate, if you were in a situation, right? And I'm on TikTok Live, so if y'all got any questions or anything, y'all could chime in. If you're in a situation, say you're in a car accident, you're in the hospital, anything, is your mate or is your friend able to call your mate and let you know if they're in the hospital, let you know or let them know what's going on with you? So if you haven't heard, if you haven't seen, I just played the Carly Red video where she said none of her friends are able to call her man, husband, or whatever if something happens to her. And to me, everybody got their own opinion. I can't really speak on how she feels, but to me, if I can't trust somebody around to call my mate, and I call you a friend, and you really ain't no friend to me. To me, in my opinion, if I got somebody around that I'm so insecure, if something happens to me, I can't rely on my homie to call my girl or something like that. And I went through a point in time in life where I felt like I could never I don't trust no nigga around I don't trust no man around my girl. Like, you can't talk to my girl. Like, I don't want you looking at her. Certain, like, you know what I mean? Like, I got certain homies that I'm cool with that if I wanted, you know what I mean? Like, I could trust around my girl. And I know nowadays, like, you can't really trust people around your mate and stuff, but I feel like if you can't trust somebody around to call your mate if you're in danger, you're a little insecure. You might be a lot insecure, because what's the problem with a mate calling or a friend calling your mate if you're in an accident? And TikTok, y'all can join in. Shout out to Olivia Jordan, Jay Boogie, all y'all. Y'all want to chime into it? How do y'all feel, man? Can your friends call your mate if something happens to you? And I'm at the point now, and I feel like in society, man, we just have drawn away from being able to communicate and being able to trust one another, man. We really can't trust each other with our mates. We can't have no friends like our friends. We can't trust our friends around each other. Like, you can't trust nobody nowadays. And my bad if I'm mumbling a little bit, y'all. I just woke up. You know how it is when you just wake up. I'm just trying to clear my head and get my mind right. I probably rushed into this, but I got other shit I got to get done today. But y'all let me know, man, how y'all feel about this, yo. What up, Rick? What up, Mr. Poppy? Nico? Like, how do y'all feel about people calling your mate? Do you feel like it's insecurity? Do you feel like it's too much? Do you feel like you can't trust a person if they got bad intentions, or do you think that it might lead to something? I've seen incidents or situations where you can't trust a friend, family member, or nobody around your mate. And that's honest truth. Like, you can't, even if it's in the worst predicament, like, you can't have, they can't have the same number. Like, I know some of my homeboys that won't even allow their other homeboys to have their mate number. Like, they can't cross paths with each other. There's just certain things that they don't trust. And I think that comes from not healing inside. I think once you grow as a person and you know who you is, you don't have them insecurities as much as you used to. Like, and I think that's just about the environment you're around. Like, if you're around a very toxic environment all the time, and all you see is different, like, toxic stuff, people fighting all the time, drama, communication just not there. Like, it's always something. So I get it in her sense where I feel like Cardi has always been in the situation where she's always been around toxic stuff. If you watch Love and Hip Hop, you'll see what I mean. Like, it's you can't really trust nobody on there. Everybody messing with each other. Everybody's out there. You can't trust one another. So once you around that search, which, like, when you have bad trust problems, when you have bad, very bad trust problems, you have these type of situations where you can't trust nothing. You can't even trust your friends to call your mate if you're in a car accident. You might be stranded somewhere. Can't nobody reach you. It shouldn't even, if you can't trust people that, but you might as well not even be in a relationship. Because we all need somebody. Like, we all got to have somebody that we can at least, man, I know I could trust him around my girl. Like, it might be some situation where you just, like, some shit I might have to handle. Or it might be a situation where I'm down and out. Or they might just have their own relationship. They might have their own bond. You can't trust a person that much. And to me, how I kick it is like this. Once a person show me who they are, I believe them. That's how far I go. Appreciate that. So that's how far as I go with it. Like, once a person show me who they are, I believe them. So if you show me you ain't no good and you trifling, that's how I'm gonna base it off of. If you show me, yo, whoever sent me the gift, I appreciate you on TikTok. If you show me that you're a stand-up person, that's how I'm gonna treat you until you show me something different. But everybody don't have that same mindset. I'm gonna be real with you. It took me a while to grow into this man that I am, as far as where I can even say that. Cause I had the biggest trust problems myself. Where like I said earlier, I ain't trust nobody around my girl. Like, I don't even want you looking at her sideways. And a lot of that came from me being insecure in my own self, not really knowing who I was as a man, going through life, just going in. A lot of that came from the toxic environment I was around. Like, everything that look good ain't good for you. So that means every female that look good, that don't mean you gotta go up in them or you gotta talk to them. Some people are just here like the season, man. Some people are just here for a certain amount of time. You get what I'm saying? So as a person, you have to grow and learn that not everybody is gonna be able to stay in your life. Some things, as you grow, other people are gonna fade away. New people will come in your life, but you have to be able to know who you are and be able to understand. I believe once you grow and understand energy and just really peep people vibes and really peep people attention. Yo, shout out to everybody that's coming into the chat. Like, you really value different things, man. Like, I've really been on this journey of life just trying to figure out who I am. And more, I had stopped the podcast for a minute. I honestly didn't even think I would come back to doing this. I didn't see myself really doing this no more. You feel me? Like, I had my days where some days I want to do it, some days I feel like I ain't never want to do this again. You go through that. You go through battles in life, you go through testimonies, you go through trials and tribulations to figure out who you is as a person. And being on the internet and on social media every day you ain't gonna help you find it. Feel me? Like, it just really ain't. So in life, man, I just feel like this, yo. Like, y'all tell me how y'all feel. Chat, tell me how y'all feel. Can you trust somebody around? Like, can you trust somebody to hit up your mate if you're in a bad situation? And if not, and if you can't, why not? Like, what's the main reason of why you can't trust the person to call up your mate? Do you feel like this person? And if you feel like you can't trust that person to call up your mate, why is this person even your friend? Like, I teach my kids all the time about using that friend word. Because everybody ain't your friend, yo. What up, chat? Y'all got any questions? Y'all, ask me. But everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't here for the best, for your best interest at heart. And the way I see things, man, I see life, man. We already on dark times, man. And the crazy part about this, and I want to mention this, is I feel like they're trying to, try to separate the men and the women. They're trying to push that agenda on us where we're always at odds with each other. Like a man can't, like, you can't trust a female. A man can't be himself around. He can't be masculine. He gotta be this. He gotta be that. A woman gotta be this. It gotta be that. Why can't you just be you? And a lot of time, man, we sit around here and be on these phones all day, and we don't really know how much it is really programming us. Like, and I know I'm going off topic right now, but it'll come back around in a minute when I finish what I'm saying. We being programmed on these things to really destroy everything that we have, everything that our ancestors have fought hard for. We don't communicate with each other no more. We don't love each other the same no more. And I'm guilty of it. See, I ain't gonna never get up on here and, like I say, pretend to be something that I'm not. I'm guilty of not being the person that I have my times where I don't do the right things. You feel me? Like, I have my trials and tribulations, but I can accept my trials and tribulations. I can accept my wrong. I can accept who I am. Yo, shout out everybody who's adding the chat, man. If y'all got any questions, hit me up. I can accept who I am as a man. I know who I am as a man. So, and I feel like this, right? If another dude can take my girl, can hit on my girl, and she fall in love with him, or she feeling him or something, it's either two things. Either I'm not doing something right, or God's trying to show me a sign. The higher power is trying to show me a sign. And a lot of times we overlook that sign, because I know I have a few times. Feel me? Like, if she wasn't meant to be, if a man, another dude could slide and take my girl away from me, then it wasn't meant to be. Sometimes you just can't force everything. A lot of times in life, we like to force things and make it work, to make it feel like we want it to work, or we want to force it and make everything work for benefit of us. It don't work like that in life. Like I said earlier, sometimes people just in your life for a season. Sometimes people just in your life. What up, chat? What up, Jay? Shout out to everybody who just followed me. I appreciate that. Everybody ain't just in your life for like forever. I've literally lost so many people over this last 3-4 months, man, on this ride. You feel me? So sometimes things just happen. But in life, man, you got to figure it out. Figure out who you are and stop judging and basing off social media, likes, follows. And I know y'all hear this shit a lot, and a lot of this shit just go overlooked. For real. But you going to keep hearing it. Definitely going to keep hearing it from me, because a lot of that negative shit, man, just ain't worth the time, man. It ain't worth. We only get one time on this earth. And half of the shit that we argue about, that we worried about, ain't even worth the time and energy. Time is something that we don't value enough. I was just talking to somebody about this earlier. We think that we have all the time in the world on this planet, on this earth. And a lot of people don't really take the time to really think about it's really a short path, like a short time that we have on this earth. What up, Danny? Like, what up? Great Southern Barbecue Seafood, what's up? Like, we only have a short period of time on this earth. So, for the people to me who have kids, who have whatever, you might adopt some kids, you might have nieces and nephews. What are you showing them? Are you showing them the same shit? Are you saying them the same stuff that we was taught or that you was taught growing up? Like, I don't teach my kids the things that I was taught all the way. Like, everything that I was taught wasn't the right thing. So I changed it up. And now I see that a lot of things that I do, man, like, my bad, y'all. A lot of things in life that I do, when I reevaluate stuff, man, and I see the good that I do for other people, man, it makes me feel better it makes me feel better, like, it makes me feel different, man. It makes me feel like a better person, man, when I'm giving out different, like, you know what I mean? Like, people come to me and ask me questions, or people can trust me and trust that I'm a stand up person. So, but that comes within, like, me being me is who I am, and I'm never gonna change for nobody. But everybody not built like that. So we gotta really evaluate. You gotta really sit down and evaluate who you are. I tell people all the time, man. I tell people, my bad, y'all. I'm over here trying to just judge. I'm watching my TikTok and I'm watching this, man. I'm back and forth. So I do apologize if I do stop out of nowhere. My bad, y'all. But damn, I lost my train of thought. What was I just talking about? Forget it. But like I said, y'all, let me know. Chat, y'all let me know. Y'all ain't let me know nothing. Let me know, y'all. Can a woman or a man call your mate if you're in trouble? Peter, what up, Peter? What up, y'all? I see everybody coming in the chat. How y'all doing? So I just want, you know what I mean? This is my first time back on phone here, man. We probably got some more stuff planned, man. But I'm going to end it right here, man. Y'all have a good one.